Is that what that blue P stands for?
Pushing P?
What that stands for?
Nah, it's like
I gotta ask the young people, bro, because I be out the loop.
That's like
it's like pushing P is like it's gangster, like play, like you valid it. It's like there's so many different like versions for it, but like some that I love, it's like, hey, you pushing P, like you valid, you play, you it's cool.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like you calling me a female, like you like
Who made that up?
I feel like it's been
From
out
music,
for a minute,
bro.
but Gunna using it in a song with Future,
Okay.
and like it's
It just caught on.
yeah.
Welcome back to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. You know we out here pushing.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Let's Chop It Up podcast. You already know what it is and what time it is. I had the mask down, but you know what I'm saying? Mask on, mask off. And my boy Austin said I was wearing a mask before COVID. Just don't check my heart. I'm sorry. Nah, man, we blessed today. Thank y'all for coming back, tuning back in. Why y'all do? I still have no clue, but y'all do, man. Y'all some real ones. Let's get into it the way we normally do, right? I think the way it's gonna go, we'll kind of see, right? But it might be, let's talk about something that's coming up, and then we'll get into some more testimony side stuff. You know what I'm saying? But the way we normally do it, it's your brother Mo here with my boy Whiteout. Heezy.
Yo, what it do is your boy HZY Collective. You already know.
And no excuse.
Sir, no excuse.
No, you got, no.
It went from 10
We're going to stop being
Hit the rewind, bro.
And no excuse. Yeah.
Your boy, no excuse.
Hey, what happened to all that?
Yeah.
Come on.
Oh, that wasn't true, my brother.
I'm getting blinded by Mo's grill. I mean, not Mo. By Whiteout's grill over here, bro.
It's both of our girls. It's his turn. It's his turn.
Y'all
right
share.
now.
I forgot y'all share.
It's his turn. Mine is natural gold now.
Dang. Colgate.
Dang, all right. Hey, brought to you by now. How y'all doing, brothers?
Hey, bro. Chilling. Always good, bro. You know,
Sure.
grateful to be alive like always, man. God definitely blessing, you know.
Amen.
Even in the rough days, bro, God still God, so.
Yeah.
That don't ever change.
Amen,
For
bro.
real. So what's coming up, man?
Shoot. Hey, full lineup and everything, bro.
Hey, if you're ready,
Hey,
come on.
if y'all-
Look, March 12th, we got the collective kickback, bro.
March 12th.
March 12th, yes. 8 p.m. We got some big hitters from the CHH community coming through, putting up a dope concert. We got the boy Noe, No Excuse first and foremost.
Yeah.
And we got my boy. And we're going to have the boy A3 coming through. We got Mikey J, 350.
Man.
And then, me and my boy is going to be performing too. I know nobody really knows who we are, but we're going to be
Hey,
there.
I'm gonna say this.
Collective.
I'm gonna say this. He let me hear some snippets, bro. Well, nah, he let me hear everything.
I show Mo the whole project.
Yeah.
Hey, don't go.
We brought them on the podcast to keep it real. Nah, bro, it's fire. You know what I'm saying? So
Appreciate it, bro.
if y'all really introducing it at the concert, bro, man, y'all got something to look forward to.
Appreciate it. And
Got me
then-
excited, bro.
Hey, I was telling White, bro, like I think it breaks almost like the way people are kind of structuring things at the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I won't put everybody in the same box. You know what I'm saying? Because there might be people that do it also, but it's like it's different. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate
Like
it, bro.
it has the worship, it got the rap, and it for sure got God in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even got to question if it got God in it.
Yeah, and then coming with the ones and the twos, we got the boy Blaine Stevens.
Blaine
How you say his
Stevens.
last name, bro?
Blaine Stevens.
The GOAT. And then closing out the night as a DJ, the second half, DJing the second half is gonna be the boy DJ Mike LV, the one and only.
Hey.
God always
got sometimes. No.
And ain't there somebody else missing you didn't announce?
Oh, shoot, the headliner.
Yeah, I was like, okay, bro.
We got the boy Tommy Royale coming out for headlining it. So
Hey, that boy threw it down at Seattle Fest, bro. That boy
yeah,
was
he's
wild.
crazy with it. He's crazy with it.
Boy.
Hey, you forgot one artist.
Oh, that boy Mo.
Thank you. Hey, look, because I
But
know
y'all got me out here tripping. I'm like, oh man.
Hey, because I know the world rejects don't believe in me. I know Crisis King don't believe in me because y'all ain't never seen the contracts. Y'all just want that 90%, but y'all don't want to give me my contract. They gonna get the 90% now.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying?
We got you locked in,
That's
bro.
next generation, baby, on the move, bro.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about?
No games. But
I'm gonna have enough money to buy me a grill.
Hey, let's go. We can share that one.
Yeah, well, 90% of the time you can rock it. Let me just cash in. You know what I'm saying?
All right, babe.
The math don't make sense. I just need it for Sunday.
For church.
Yeah. That's the only time I'm trying to stunt. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to look better than the pastor.
Hey, yo.
I'm playing pastor.
all the single sisters,
Hey, yeah, that's why. So what's the date again?
March 12th. It's Saturday, March 12th. Yeah.
It's already
And
locked
then-
in.
Locked in. Is at Super Happy Funland, downtown Polk Street.
man, hold up, doing it big, bro, because you know that ain't a church. That's like a club or like a.
It's an actual venue.
where they be throwing
yeah.
raves at and stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure. We're going to
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah,
We're
Saturday.
gonna go check it out. I don't know who's performing. Probably some sketchy artists, but we just want to go see like the layout and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really change the venue now, but like we want to get an idea. So
Yeah.
and that was kind of like like at least most of our idea behind it is like when people do like the tours and like shows, 9 times out of 10 it's at a church.
Yeah.
You know, and like that's dope. Like it's cool. You know, the churches provide that. But you know, it's hard to get someone that's a non-believer to something like that. The music can be dope, but they hear, oh, it's at a church. Like, I don't know about that, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yo, we got these dope artists, you know, it's going to be at this venue. Like, come through, like, I'll buy your ticket, bro. I'm like, sure, I bet.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and then you got, like, heavy hitters like Noe coming out in, like, 350s. Like, most people that aren't, like, listening to, like, the lyrics, or even if they're listening to lyrics, like, they're not going to be like, oh, this dude's Christian. Let me, like, nah. You know, they're like, oh, this music's fire.
Yeah.
And then if they actually, like, sit down, like, think about the lyrics, they're like, yo, like, there's truth in this too, you know, because we've had it happen multiple times already where we're showing people like Noe's music, 350's music, 83's, like everybody, you know.
Bro, like, and just today, bro, I was at his house chilling.
yeah.
And some guy came through and like he was doing surveys, whatever. And then he heard beats playing because we just listening to beats. And then he's like, "Hey, you produce or whatever?" And he's like, "Nah, we just like just having a session." And we go in there and like he starts freestyling whatever. And they're like, "Yeah, we're Christian artists." He's like, "Oh, hey, that's dope, bro." Like, he didn't even know, bro. Yeah, that's dope how like that could happen.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
that path in, you know.
It was a cable guy or what?
Nah, they were
water
trying to,
survey.
yeah, he was trying to sell me on like some water treatment, like.
And
type
that boy's
thing.
like, let me bust a freestyle real quick. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm from the hood.
Bro, he
Hey,
really did
he
bust
was
a
pretty
freestyle,
much,
He was
bro.
giving you the prices in the freestyle. And if you sign up today, we give you extra month free.
Something like that, man.
That's what's up, man. So also on Friday, aren't you doing like release of the videos and
Yeah,
stuff?
so technically, like included with the ticket is the March 11th. We got a movie theater rented out. We're gonna be showing like the whole project that like me and my boys been working. We're like my artist name is Silas, SYLAS, but together with like some of my close friends, we have like it's like a collective, I guess, and it's called CLLCTV, just collective. We've been working on a project for the past year. It's called Heaven Is Here. That's the one I showed Mo.
Yeah,
Fire.
Heaven is here.
Yeah,
Fire.
so we're gonna be showing the whole project in the movie theater. You know, we're gonna show the whole project, all the videos and everything attached to the project, and just kind of share
Man.
our hearts behind it.
Is that kind of like you're saying heaven is here? Heaven, like earth is heaven? Or you're saying like heaven is here, like the kingdom of heaven is here?
Yeah, like the
Prepare your
Repent
heart. Yeah.
for the kingdom of heaven is here.
our heart behind the project is like everything that we're saying through it. We want it to be like through God, you know, it's like God providing it. And then it was really cool how we did the project too, because we each like took upon like a song upon ourselves and kind of like found the beat, you know, worked it together, and then from there like we added the rest of the people into it that would fit. But like the idea was like, all right, look, make a song of like what heaven is to you. You know, obviously like we know it's like God in the kingdom, but like what part of God, you know, because you got like the Father, the Son, and like the Holy Spirit, right? And then just in different ways of seeing God, right, as a father, as a friend, and like all that, you know, there's different ways to see it. You know, and so we wanted to just be as genuine as possible through this music and through the tracks.
Hey, I'm already excited, bro. You're going to have to leak it.
Hey, you might have to. We can.
Hit my email. I got it. Hit my email.
Yeah. I hit record on my phone when I was in there.
Android quality, bro.
Hey,
That's the best, baby. That's the best, dog.
Yeah. Funny joke on you because you tried to send me your song the other day.
Oh, I know, bro.
And I'm listening back to it. And I'm like, this boy recorded. Let me retort that statement. Recorded, and it sounded like it was coming off a potato. I was like,
And then you got an Android. You can't just iMessage.
It sounded like it was coming out of what?
potato. It sounded like he recorded into a potato, and it was coming out of like some amazing speakers. It was trying to do it justice, but
Sponsored by Samsung Galaxy. We actually started the podcast with a Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah,
you know
believe it or not,
the iPhone couldn't cut it.
That's
The iPhone couldn't cut it.
Hey, so Bill Gates. No. Hey, I'm just saying because if y'all support iPhone, y'all support
Steve Jobs, bro.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I was like Bill Gates. That's Windows.
Microsoft,
That's Windows.
yeah.
Man, it would be an Apple phone user to know some knowledge like that. No.
That boy's wilding. I was gonna ask y'all something else, bro. So y'all also are partnering with another event on the 29th here in Houston for the DJ Kool-Aid benefit event. I'm gonna ask y'all
Chopper Hall.
why would y'all link up with the OGs? Because I've heard one of them told me one time something like, man, I tried to get so and so on a song, and they were like, I can't jump on that. It's a little outdated for me.
Yeah.
It's gonna make me look bad. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that.
So why would you?
I'm sorry.
What?
No.
That's why you ain't getting signed, bro.
All day.
What you mean? I just got signed today.
I want to see till I see the contract, bro. We've been lied to
Hey,
so many times.
I'll get it printed out for you.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Nah, but why would you link up with the OGs? Why you not scared of that? Or what?
I mean, I am nervous,
Hey.
but like, I don't know. It's something that like the way I talked to my brother about it. He put it to me like in a way where it's like, yeah, it's gonna be like a lot of OGs and like a different crowd, but like that's what we're here to change it up and like show people like even the young people can do it too. Like
Yeah.
we're bringing something new, something different, and I don't know. This pull up is gonna be crazy. I mean, it's only you got to see it to like actually see what we're talking about. But like, I'm scared, bro. I'm nervous, but we finna see.
Why? Because the crowd is kind of different.
Yeah, I mean, the crowd's different. The people that like are up there do like music a little bit different. Like
Yeah.
it's all like CHH, but like they're very like, yeah, I love God, like testimonial, you know. And like me, like I like talk about God and myself too, but I do it in a way to where it's like the way I make music is I want to make music that like what's it called? You know, Social Club, right?
Yeah.
Back then they had a saying where it's like, we make music you're not embarrassed to show your friends. That's something that I stuck with because like when I was like growing up and like I had like all this CHH, old CHH, like T-Bone and all that. Like
I don't even know who that is.
yeah, nah,
T-Bone.
So, like, T-Bone and
He's
like
OG.
all the
You mean
old
T-Bars and chili
no,
and left eye?
nah. But like all the K twos, like straight really gospel. So like I want to show my friends that I was really embarrassed. So now like I want to make music that I can like that people can like show their friends, and when they actually pay attention to it, it's like, oh, this man spin, like he's actually a Christian, he's actually spreading the word.
Yeah. No, honestly, on the real, when I hear your music, bro, like you talk about God a lot.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like hidden in it. You know, like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
blatantly say stuff that's
Yeah.
you know, it glorifies the Father, kind of reveals who you are as a person.
Yeah.
So I don't feel like you're really like hiding it. It's still
Yeah.
there. It is a different sound though,
yeah.
but it's dope. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why I'm excited to do it. Like
Yeah.
the whole Kool-Aid benefit is because like I want to show people like, yeah, it may be different. You may not like it, but I mean, it's happening, bro. Like
Yeah.
CHH changing, bro.
Yeah.
Facts,
You don't like it,
facts.
Mo?
Yeah, I don't like Peter Bands. Nah, I'm just playing.
And then even like no, like we were talking like, you know, he was saying, oh, like what songs do I perform? Like you know, I want to do something like fits in with them, but I don't know. And like what I told him was like, bro, like at the end of the day, like they got you to perform, not because of the fact that you're able to conform with these people, but like they see you and like you're dope, you know, and they see that. And if other people don't see it, yo, that's on them, bro.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like they got you for you, so just go and do that. Like do you. That's what you do best, you know. And yeah, bro.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times we put ourselves in the box, even
Yeah.
based on like where we start. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I started here, so I got to stay here. And it's like, man, it ain't like that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, and a lot of the music too, bro. Like a lot of it from the kind of the OGs of the CHH Houston is not really like a lot of it's not Jesus. Some of it you hear it and it's like slabs,
Yeah.
pop my trunk,
Yeah.
and then you're like, huh? But it's kind of the same thing though. It's just different styles. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
But
sure.
I love the fact that you are actually showing up because it's gonna bring that unity
Yeah.
and it's gonna bring that like transcendence of sound. Where people could be like, man, these young cats got it going on too, and they're not forsaking the Lord. You know what I'm saying? They're putting it
Yeah.
down for God. It might sound a little bit different, but that's what the youth want.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm saying?
I seen a comment on a post. I don't know who posted it, but they're like, I don't know who this young cat is, but we're finna see. And I'm like, I was like,
Oh,
"Alright."
y'all
they
finna
finna
see,
see,
all
bro.
right.
That boy's like more
Finna see,
pressure.
all right.
I think it was Mo actually, bro.
Yeah, it was me because I hate the young. No, I'm playing. Nah. It's funny, man, because I think maybe the same perspective that you may have, where it's like, man, they may not be feeling what I'm saying. They may think it's not Christ enough, or it's not this, or it might not fill every box. I bet you anything. A lot of the people on that stage with you, they probably go through the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, man, well, it's not what the church would deem as acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people for different functions. You know what I'm saying? And
sure.
that's something we gotta keep in mind. Is like, bro, I ain't gonna reach everybody you reach. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna reach everybody I reach. But I'm gonna reach everybody. Nah, but it's just a simple fact of like we're all called to go separate ways at times, and we come back together as a body. And sometimes we forget that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you a question, bro. So you do film?
Yeah.
Why?
Honestly, I don't even know, man. Like, because what I say a lot is, I don't do videos because I like doing videos. I don't do music because I like doing music. Like, I don't do art because I like doing art. Like, what I like doing is just creating, you know, and the different avenues that I do that is with music, you know, and video. And it's cool to me because I don't get burnt out on one. You know, it's like I'm able to express myself through doing, like, music one way. But then, like, if I'm feeling some type of way that, like, oh, maybe I can't express myself on this song, then, like, I can just draw something. And, like, I'm able to express myself with that, you know? So it's not, like, I don't know, it feels almost wrong to say that I don't do video for the love of video. But it's just expression at the end of the day. But, like, just more than that, it's just, I'm still trying to find, like, the best way for God to use me, you know? And today it might be a video. Yeah. You know, tomorrow it might be through a song. I'm not trying to, like, put myself in a box when God's trying to use me for more. You know? Is that true? Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to find out, you know? But at the end of the day, everything's just enjoyable, you know? It's just expression.
Do you feel that like in Christian hip hop, we need better videos? Like, do you think a lot of the videos are corny or like kind of low quality or low budget?
I feel like they used to be, but I mean, it tied along with the music. Like,
let me stay quiet.
The music, it used to be like, I don't want to say corny, but maybe some not all of it, but there was some of it that was cheesy. And to be honest, I haven't watched many of, like, the old school, like, CHH videos, but, like, as far as, like, the people in the industry now, like, yo, there's a lot of really, really talented, like, crazy talented, like, Christian creators in the video side. And like,
name a few.
I mean, cinematics, right?
Easy.
Hey, bro. Roz is crazy with it too. Who else?
Well, I mean, I don't know if he's like in CHH, but the dude that shot for 350.
Christian.
Christian
crazy too. Yeah, he does music as well.
That's his name, Christian?
Christian, he's the one that Aiden was talking about.
He's from, like, over there, right, where they live in
Dallas.
the valley?
He's in Dallas.
He's from Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw his name on the videos, that's why.
Yeah, you're talking about Rick Valley?
Rick Valley goes hard too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He changed his name on Instagram, so I don't know his Instagram no more.
But he used to go by Rick Valley.
Now it's Rick Mountaintop.
But yeah, I think we see that in the music too. Like, I don't know if it's a thing of, like, people are, like, now, like, locking down how to express it with, like, not being corny, or if it's just, like, now people are just being more real, you know?
Yeah, man. I'll say this. Maybe it's like they took I think there used to be a big division where it's like, even back then, there was people that were preaching, like, gospel type stuff. Yeah. And they were not accepting of the ones that were just making positive music. Yeah. And even then, they would still introduce God in the conversation in the raps, you know what I'm saying? So I think there's been, like, a shift almost, you know what I'm saying, where it's like now it's kind of taking over is the people that are making good sounding music or positive music, but it's not gospel, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But there's still an avenue for both, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got your Brian T's, for example, you know what I'm saying? Like, they still doing it. Then you got the ones that mainstream, like Lecrae and Andy and them, they doing it. One thing I was going to ask, because we're talking about videographers, and maybe you could speak to it because you've probably seen it more, you know what I'm saying? The lack of funds in CHH.
Oh, yeah, that's a huge thing, especially, I mean, most of them are independent artists, but I think, I think it was Andy Minnie that was talking about it, actually, how, like, CHH is a niche of a niche. So, you know, it's like, it's all funneled down, right? And
it's a subgenre.
Yeah, it was a subgenre of a subgenre, you know? So, naturally, like, it's not going to get picked up by a lot of big labels, you know, just because it's easy to sell secular stuff, right? It's not as easy to sell truth. Like, people want fantasy. People don't want to hear the truth. And, you know, it's like, looking at it from a business standpoint, it makes sense, right? You're going to invest into what's going to make money, right? Yeah. If you don't care about the truth, if you don't care about spreading the word, it's all about making money. And, you know, we see that all the time in the music industry. It's all about money. So why would they put money into something unless they see the value of it.
Yeah.
If it's not monetary, you know, you're asking people to invest into eternity, you know, and people that aren't about it aren't gonna invest into that.
Yeah.
Hey, like I was telling you, I'm a personal banker, bro. I invest for people. You know what I'm saying? We invest in
Hey,
heaven.
we could talk after this, bro.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? But like I was telling y'all, the returns don't come back until after life. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, after you die.
yeah. To die is gain. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, do you think Christian movies are corny?
Man,
There's a lot of them. It's funny you bring it up. Like a few days ago, we were just chilling at the crib with some homies, and we were going through like Netflix, and just like you go down the rabbit hole and just seeing like trailers and trailers and get worse and worse. We made it to one that was a knockoff of High School Musical, Christian knockoff, and it was about youth camp.
Homeschooled.
I don't even know, bro. We watched the trailer and we're like, yo, there's no way they actually made this into a movie, bro.
Y'all watch it?
Nah, we were about to. We were over
Just
there.
for the heck of it.
Nah, man. I was gonna say y'all should have watched it just to tear it apart, but that's wrong, man.
Nah, we ended up watching one that was actually really good.
Yeah, Chronicles of Narnia.
Yeah.
Now I be wondering, like, how do movies get budget sometime, bro? Like, they got to bring it up to somebody with money, like on their board, and they're explaining it, and how people just throw money at it. Sure, we'll pay for it. Go make it. Like, what? I mean, there's some dope movies though. Like some of my favorites, like Fireproof. Y'all seen Fireproof? Y'all seen Courageous?
Yeah.
Courageous. Oh, bro, that one made me cry. Courageous go hard.
Are you a Christian?
If you went to a
You seen Spider-Man though, right?
if you went to a single movie night on a youth group, or you watch one of those.
Yeah.
we had that.
Nah, but there's a space for there to grow. Like, do you ever see yourself doing like movies?
Oh, I would love to. I mean, that's a huge goal. But one of my friends, he used to do short films, but you got to get funded for those. Either you got deep pockets or you get funding. And I mean, there's like organizations that what they do is like you give a movie script and everything, you pitch it to them and they'll give you funding for it.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got, hundreds and hundreds of people competing for that. But yeah, it's definitely on my bucket list. I want to, how like people be doing the film festivals and stuff like that. I'd love to do something like that.
That's what's up, man.
Dude,
Mo got a script.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, let's do
The
it.
Mexican Medea.
Are you playing it?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm in.
Maria.
Maria. Well, crazy. I was gonna say, do you ever see the videos that you shoot, or how does it normally go? Do they give you the vision, or do they kind of just rely on you and be like, come up with something for me? You know what I'm saying?
It depends.
Maybe you may have the idea.
I've had a little bit of everything. Like for example, like Aiden, he's super creative. A3, sorry. Yeah, my bad. A3 is like.
Is that Mike's brother?
Yeah.
350.
I know him.
350's brother. Nah. But yeah, he's like really good at coming up with like ideas and vision, stuff like that. So with him, like, it'll be like, all right, let's just find the perfect location, and then once we get there, we'll figure out the best way to shoot it. And like we kind of both like already have like the idea, right? And then once we're editing it, like he likes to be very involved and being like, like, oh, like this here, and just building it together, right?
Yeah.
With Noe, like the last video, we honestly, the Dreamers video, we try to sit down and plan it like shot for shot, but
Everything fell apart, bro.
we just can't get anything done when we're like sitting down, like honestly. And so what we ended up doing is instead of like coming up with like a specific storyboard with like shot by shot, what we did is like, all right, we want this type of shot or like this effect here, or not like here specifically, but just in general, right?
Yeah.
And then once we got to the locations and stuff, we're like, oh, we can do this one here and this one here, and then just kind of like.
You should do explosions next time.
Oh, bro, you got the budget for it? You got the budget for it?
I'll make some.
All right, let's go. I'm down.
YouTube be teaching me everything, bro.
Baking soda with it.
The MREs, bro.
What am I talking about? Oh,
Pepsi bottle.
people said bacon, so I'm like, what you trying to make me?
Now I had a homeboy one time in middle school. He's like, man, I learned how to make a bomb, and he had like he put screwdrivers and like a Pepsi and baking soda.
Bro?
And I was believing him, and I was all scared. And he was all like, I'm about to throw it, and it's gonna blow up big. And I was like, oh, we about to get in trouble, but I was trying to be cool. And I was like, all right, let's do it, bro. And that boy just threw it. It just went. And I was like, this boy lied to me.
Nah, we used to get those 2-liter Coke bottles.
What, Mentos?
Nah, we get MREs and we take out the heating packet, put it in the 2-liter bottle, and put a little bit of water, and just throw it. And it go crazy.
Y'all crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Heck no, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Okay. But yeah, y'all need explosions in the next video.
Explosion. Some Michael Bay stuff, bro.
Yeah. You ever seen a charger blow up?
A charger? Like a car or a charger?
Like a white charger?
Like a car? Like a charger.
What kind of car you drive?
Chat. Not my
Oh,
wife.
it's a challenge.
My wife, my
Okay,
wife.
let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Don't get this man killed, bro.
Yeah.
We need to know what you charge it.
Well, no, it might work if we could film it. Nah, but-
Hey, we got insurance, bro.
Hey.
yeah, but going back to the video, do you ever view them like a mini movie at times? If you ever get the opportunity, in the
Honestly,
creative?
I would love to, but if I'm being honest, I haven't had. I mean, I probably had a few, you know, where like I get a vision of like what I want the video to look like while I'm listening to it. But that's something I'm definitely trying to work on. Like I do want to get to the point with like my videos that like we get the song, we build out, like we know what the video's gonna look like before we even start shooting and start editing it. But we just be shooting a lot of like super last minute projects right now.
Yeah.
You know,
Hey,
so-
well, the Dreamers, y'all killed that one.
Yeah, that
I
one came
appreciate
out
it, bro.
clean,
Appreciate
bro.
it.
What was that song about, bro?
Man, it's honestly just
The Dream Act.
Nah. Nah, like the title comes from like when I was younger. It was me and my homeboys, me and my 4 homeboys from church. It was me and my boy William, Hugo, and Chris, and we started just like rapping and writing and freestyling, and we called ourselves the Dreamers. But the 4 was the A, because like, it's 4 of us. Like, oh, we got dreams. We're gonna make it big, whatever.
Dang.
And we still close and we still talking and everything. But
So it's like a homage to them?
yeah. So like I made the song and I'm like just thinking like, man, this be something crazy. Like look back at it to when I was like 14, 13 to where I am now. I'm like, yeah, that'd be crazy. So I got a line in there was like, freestyle with the homies, we dreamers for life. Cause like that's all I could think about. Like I still think about it to this day how like that's how it's all started. So it's like a homage to that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
that's tight. That's what's up, man. Y'all need to check it out if y'all ain't seen it.
Hey, for
Yeah,
sure.
I'll make sure we link it.
Which camera
You know
we
what
look
song
at?
is dope, bro?
This camera right here.
The hidden camera at.
The camera in the wall and the paintings.
The GoPro.
They're
on my
in
head.
the mugs, bro.
Yeah, in the mug.
Nah, you had a song. What's it called? Family Eats.
Family.
Is that what it's called? That song's hard, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
my first ever song I released, bro.
Oh
That
yeah.
one. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I thought I was gonna ask you. Was that like a first one, or like some people they make
Yeah.
songs and they erase them.
Nah.
They go back and they remove them,
Nah, that was my first.
and then their first good one is like, oh, that was my first
Nah,
one.
so like the way I'd say is like that's my first ever song like I released in like high school, like in freshman or 10th grade. I put like a SoundCloud song out, but it was a feature on one of my homeboys, and like I would have considered it that. But this was my first official drop as like me as an artist, and
Man.
yeah, man, it's crazy, bro.
That song go hard.
Yeah, thank you.
So you're real big on making sure everybody eats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Me and Mo
yeah.
hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
For you that don't know, they walked in with wings.
And we all ate, didn't we?
Yeah.
True that. You live up to your name, bro.
My boy was upset because he didn't have no tartar packet sauce or mayonnaise.
Or mayo.
tartar
Yeah.
sauce, bro. Hey. No, y'all don't be hating on tartar sauce, bro. Hey,
Hey,
tartar
leave a comment
sauce,
if you like mayo or tartar sauce, bro.
mayo and tartar sauce go hard, fam. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying. They go hard. Mustard too, bro. Y'all be hating on mustard.
Hey, and
bro.
relish, bro.
And relish.
I get
on
down
hot
with
dogs.
Hey,
I get down with all of it, but the way my boy was coming about it, like it was just like
He drinking, bro.
Nah, that boy wildin', bro. Especially Chick-fil-A mayonnaise. Y'all go check it out. People that know Chick-fil-A, you put some Chick-fil-A mayonnaise on the burger, it changes the game straight up. It's like imagine going to Cane's without getting the cane sauce.
Hey, but cane sauce is good though.
Yeah.
Mayonnaise is good,
You were
though.
saying like as a matter of fact, that's
Yeah,
trash, but this good.
Hey,
Cut, edit,
y'all get pickles on your sandwich? Or
Heck
nah?
yeah.
Nah, bro, take them off.
Take them off.
Yes,
Take
boy.
'em
off.
Wildin', bro.
No,
Y'all, you need
no
your
way,
vegetables, fam. What you gonna?
I eat them.
Bro, don't name even vegetables no more, bro. Them things. Nah, bro.
Yeah, vegetables, fruit, whatever it is, it's good for the body.
Yeah. I'm a vegan.
All he eats is the pickles.
Take out the chicken,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
No, cilantro burger.
Cilantro.
Yeah. We went out to eat the other day. What did he say on it?
Cielitos platter or something
Ciel-
like that.
Oh, yeah.
Cielito,
Cielito torta.
Yeah. Basically sky torta or whatever. And I don't know why, but this is the way I do things. Ever since I was young, bro, like I start reading something, I just jump to conclusions with the word. I see the first few words, I'm like, cilantro. and I was joking around. I thought it was funny. I'm like, well, I didn't think it was, I was being /serious /funny. But I was like, cilantro sandwich, like what
heck kind of sandwich is this?
yeah, I was like, what the heck is this?
What in the
Cilantro?
vegan?
I'm like, what is this? Cilantro, mayonnaise, and tartar sauce? Nah, but I'm cool. Ever since my boy prayed that, he's been saved and walking with the Lord strong for 25 years. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, go watch A3's interview.
Facts. Out now.
Hey,
Hit the link in the bio.
Link in
Oh,
bio.
yeah, tartar sauce, baby. Let's go.
Cash App also down there. No,
We need more wings.
get more wings. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to start another podcast, but we just eat wings.
Hey, we say let's chew it up.
Let's chew it up.
Let's
Yeah.
chew it up, bro.
What's another question, bro? What you got for him?
I'm waiting for you, bro.
Oh, bro. Okay. So, what people don't know, right? you're from Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Where's that at, bro?
You ain't never
Like
watched Family Guy? No, like,
Yeah, Northeast Coast, bro. Rhode Island.
East Coast.
Yes, sir.
Hey.
I mean, my bad. Northeast Coast.
Biggie. We don't jam pop.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah, that's where I grew up, bro. I was up there till I was 7 and moved down here. Crazy stuff, man.
But what's that like, bro? Because like I ain't trying to be like racist or nothing, but like you're Guatemalan.
Yeah.
How you end up in Rhode Island, bro?
But I mean, I was born there.
That's just where the bus stopped.
My grandpa, yeah, something like that, bro. That's how I ended up in Houston, is where the bus stopped. But my grandpa was the first one to move to Guatemala. And then my dad was,
Yeah, I was about to say, y'all moved from America to over there. Most people come over here. But okay.
Yeah, no, my grandpa moved up to Rhode Island. Yeah. Why he moved to Rhode Island, no idea, bro. Yeah. No idea.
Like random.
Yeah, it was super random. I mean, I don't know if it was super random. I wasn't alive. But my dad was still in Guatemala, and then eventually, like, his papers came through. So he moved with my mom. And my sister was still born in Guatemala as well. So my parents first moved up to Rhode Island, and my sister was still in Guatemala because her papers hadn't come through yet. So yeah, it's always like crazy hearing like the stories of my mom talking about it, and like my dad, like they saying that was like the absolute worst I think it was 4 years of their life, you know, because it's like they're over here trying to get established and like get life going for like us, you know. Yeah. But like at the meantime, like my sister's still out in Guatemala, and I mean she was so spoiled like by grandma and like all the aunts and everything. Yeah. But you know, at the end of the day, like you're still separated, and that's a long ways to be separated.
Yeah. How old was she at this time?
She was like, it was from when she was like born to 4. I think at 4 she moved. It was 3 or 4 when she moved to when her papers finally came through and like they moved her to Rhode Island.
Does she have memories of before coming to?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think so. And then I was born in Rhode Island, and then by that point, my uncle was already over there, and then like some of my uncle on my dad's side, and then some of my mom's brothers and sisters were there. So I remember growing up with like some of them, and then we moved here when I was 7. But a lot of my family's still over there. And then when we moved here, like it was out of nowhere. We didn't have no family here, nothing, and it was crazy because like now looking back at it, it's like there's no way like it wasn't a God thing to end up here, especially at the time that we did. Yeah. And it's crazy because at the time, like my dad and he wasn't, following God or anything. Like, he was like, I'm Catholic, and I'm Catholic till that day I die. But like out partying and everything. That was like the big reason why we moved. And
he was a DJ, right?
Yeah. So at the time over there, he was actually like the top DJ in the whole New England area. So from Thursday to like Tuesday, which is straight partying. Him like hosting parties and stuff like that. And the rest of the time it was like him and like his brothers all partying at the crib. Even like for like my first birthday, it was like a huge party. That was like for them pretty much, because it was like everybody just getting drunk.
Corona, but like
yeah.
And they're all like, he's gonna remember this forever,
right? Yeah, best party ever, best first party ever.
Mijo, you remember?
But he knew, and I don't know if it was like conviction or what, because like I said, like at the time, like he wasn't really following God, but he knew he didn't want to raise my sister and me in that environment. But he also was aware of the situation that he couldn't just stop doing it because all his family was doing it, and like we were living with them and stuff like that. So he knew he wasn't, I guess, like strong enough, or I don't know what the word is, but
you need the separation.
Yeah, he knew the only way to do it is to completely separate himself from or us from that environment, and so he one day to another and was like, "Hey, bro, we're moving to Houston," and I thought I was like going on vacation, so I said bye to my friends, like, "Yeah, bro, I'll be back in like a week," and I never came back.
How old were you when this was?
7.
7. Did you have like thoughts of like cowboys and horses?
No, I had no. So it's actually funny you bring that up because where I grew up, it was like no white people around whatsoever. It was all Hispanics and black people, and then all the black people were Dominican. And I thought they would be black, and then they started talking Spanish. Yeah, so I was like, oh, all right, bet. Like Spanish, that's crazy. And they were like, bro, like I'm Hispanic. Oh, dang. Yeah. But and then the only time I would see white people was like on TV. I was like, bro, all white people are famous. Like, it's crazy,
It's crazy because when I think of Rhode Island, I think white people for some reason.
Me too, bro.
Yeah, maybe
when I
like
think of the Family Guy, I think of white people.
Well, I mean, like we grew up in like the projects, and like I mean,
near Quahog.
Huh?
Quahog.
That went over my head. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Family Guy.
Oh, yeah, because they in Rhode Island, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's like it's the areas,
right. Who cares?
Whatever. The areas that we were in were like all like that kind of environment, and so I didn't. I had one friend that like I could have sworn was white, but he was Colombian.
Hey.
But other than that, like I've never seen white
Man,
people,
everybody
bro.
out there just tricking each other, huh?
Never wow. Bro,
we all Latinos.
Does that give you like a heart for like immigrants and people that are struggling with, like,
Oh,
or
nah,
families that are
facts, yeah.
separated?
Yeah, because I mean,
And-
I've seen my family go through it, you know,
Yeah.
and even now, like my aunt, like 3 years ago, her and her family were able to move. Like, thank God, like it was a 14-year long process for her papers to go through. But in that 14 years, my cousin turned 21, and so as he turned 21, they were like, "Yo, he's not eligible no more." And so they were like, they have two younger daughters, so they all came, but my cousin wasn't able to, you know. And it's a process that got started 14 years ago, and so I like seeing that like firsthand, you know, them, and then like all the stories like my parents told me. It's like, you know, like I see the whole thing of like, you know, like being like illegal and stuff like yeah, you're breaking the law, but at the same time, it's like seeing it firsthand from like a family that struggled to get here just to like give my sister and I a better life. It's like, bro, you can't say nothing bad about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's the ultimate sacrifice that a father and mother could do. You know, giving up everything out there, and
It's hard.
you know, coming over here and being uncertain of what it's gonna be like. You know,
Yeah.
and man, like I'm forever grateful. You know.
Yeah, man. So for both of y'all are both creatives. How do y'all feel that your art could, I guess, benefit people like that or help people that are going through certain situations like that? Or have you had any ideas of like ways, things you could do or something like that? Or
He
how
gave
you
me a
could
contract. I don't know what else you want from him, man.
We got how we need, bro.
opening doors?
Hey, or maybe even making a short documentary film.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, bro. Yeah.
Hey.
Honestly, like when I saw that you were in Honduras and like doing all that stuff, it's like, dang, bro, like it made me think, you know, like I go back to Guatemala as a tourist.
Yeah.
I go back to visit family, but like, what am I doing for them?
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's easy to like go back and be like, oh, like I love coming over here and I enjoy my time, but like, yo, they out there struggling, you know, and I don't see that.
Yeah.
And when I saw you doing that, I was like, damn, bro, there's so much more like I could be giving, like doing or like linking up with people out there, and like there's always more we can do, you know.
Yeah. And I'm pretty sure there's Christian rappers over there. There's videographers you can link up with, you know what I'm saying, and
crazy.
somehow help them, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
for
for
real.
sure.
What about you? How
what
you
about
getting
you?
back?
Yeah.
Now, tell me your 3-point plan.
He's gonna start
Nah,
a Patreon, bro.
Honestly, like I've never thought about it. Like I've thought about stuff like that, but not to the extent where I'm like I'm gonna do something. Like
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go like on mission trips and stuff, but I mean I've never had opportunity to like that's never been like presented upon me or nothing like that.
I feel you.
But I mean, something I want to do, like when like if hopefully one day if like I can do something full time instead of like actual like job where I can focus on just doing stuff like music or like anything to where I have extra time. That's one of my things. I want to go back to where I'm from and just like see how I can help or see what I can do to like better anything. Cause I mean, honestly, my parents, bro, they struggled like the whole life. My sister, like everything is like I grew up in the struggle, so I know what it's like. So like I wouldn't want anyone else to go through that, but. I mean, any way I can help, like I'd want to. I just don't know how to approach that, and nothing's ever been presented to me. But also, I guess like it's my fault 'cause I can do that. I can reach out to, but I don't know.
Y'all send money so we could send this boy to where you want to go.
Veracruz.
Mission trip, man. Chill, bro. It got to be like an hour away. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's true, man. You know, it is crazy because I think we get to a certain point in life where it's like, man, that's too out of reach for me to go do in life. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy because it's like we could go at any moment.
Yeah. You can go right now. What's up?
No, I was talking about death. No.
Hey, yo. Bro, it's crazy you say that.
I thought you were talking about death. You were talking about death?
I don't know.
You don't even know.
It was a double entendre.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, but like it's because like growing up in like all these churches, like we grew up in like a small Hispanic church, so like they've never done mission trips or anything like that.
That's crazy. Huh?
Yeah, Pentecostal.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Hey, that's crazy, right?
Pray for me before you leave, bro.
You gonna start floating, bro.
Your hair gonna grow. Give me double portion. Nah, I was gonna say something, but then I'm like, nah, it might not be true. I was gonna say it's crazy because you see more Anglo-Saxon churches do mission trips and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then the Latin American churches, it ain't the same. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we be like, yeah, we're gonna go to the border.
Not bad.
We gotta think about it too, bro. Not to be like
Oh
weird.
man, my bad, bro. Because my boy done went to the border. I'm sorry.
I think going to the border. Nah, but Nah, it was a bad joke though. It's just dumb. Because the white people, the Anglo-Saxon, you call them? What you call them? Anglo-Saxons?
The 8.5 by 11s, bro.
What? No.
White sheet of paper.
Oh, what crazy?
All right, well, that group of people, bro, they know they got papers to come back safe.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Where a lot of our people, a lot of them just got here.
Send me,
They're
Lord.
plugging in church. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's actually us.
Help me out with my passports first.
Yeah, it's the sons we need to go, bro.
The
Like that
church-
mission is on us for real.
The church I used to go to, and they'd sponsored a church in Costa Rica. So like we've helped like in that way, but I've never gone like physically anywhere to like try and do something. But I want to. That's like on my bucket list.
Yeah. No, but even like sending money or sending support, bro, or like if you have a camera, I don't want it no more. Let me find a videographer in Guatemala that he's trying to serve the Lord. Let me send it to him. For you, it could be like, man, I could have sold it for a couple $100, but if I would have gave it away for him, it's like, bro, it's like a $10,000 gift.
Yeah.
They take it like, bro, this is crazy.
And that's crazy because my mom, she has a niece in Mexico, and like it's bad over there. Like they struggle, whatever. And we do this thing where like each one of my brothers and sisters, we give like $20 a week to send to my grandma. And there's her niece. She's like in music class, but she couldn't get into it because she needed a guitar. And she's like, it's this much. I'm like, how much is that? Like in USA, like American dollars, it's $20. I was like,
Oh,
bro.
man.
So I sent her like 50. So like she got like the guitar and the bush
You
and
got the
everything like
Fender.
that.
She got the upgraded one.
Nah, but yeah, like to me that was crazy because like you said right now, like to us it's like a couple $100, but like
Yeah.
for me 20, and to them it like can change everything. Like who
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
what she can do with a guitar or like whatever. Like it's crazy, bro.
Hey, for all my cousins in Mexico, send me money.
Hey, send me clothes.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nah. Yeah, I need it now. Yeah, my bad. Hey, cuz, I'm just saying, cuz my cousin be taking photography out there. I'm pretty sure you got a better camera than I do. Hey, but it's cool because they don't watch this. You know what I'm saying?
They don't support you, bro? Nah.
It's in English.
We haven't added the
The subtitles.
Yeah, subtitles.
Let's flip it to Spanish, bro. Let's flip it to Spanish.
Yeah. The SAT
Bienvenidos,
button.
I like it. I say chop it up.
Gracias por regresando al Let's Chop It Up podcast.
Golazo!
Hey, but that's the way the voices be. They be so
Yeah.
hard, like,
It's so professional.
hola,
bro.
¿cómo está? Ahorita vamos a hablar con los hermanos de la iglesia.
Hey, yo, it's going crazy, bro.
You sound like you're on the AM radio, bro.
You better get hired out there, bro.
They won't be
Hey,
listening
for
to
real.
it, bro, on the downtime.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know. Ever since Engine left, it just left a hole in my radio stations. And I was Spanish, so it's like I've been practicing. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I could say "send me, Lord" in Spanish,
Vámonos.
yeah. Mándame. I'm going.
They're wilding, though.
Nah, but it's crazy that your family ended up here, right? But your dad was a radio DJ. Do you feel that influenced you as far as being involved in music and being creative on that side?
Yeah, no, for sure. Because even like it goes even past my dad. Like my grandma, my dad's mom, in Guatemala, like she was a recording artist, so she would always be like on TV shows, radio stations. So my dad grew up around that, you know. And then like I'm sure that influenced him.
Yeah.
And then like growing up, like there was always music at the house. Like it was, you know, at nights there was always like I would go with my dad to like the clubs and stuff. And I didn't know what was going on. I just knew it was.
But like
I would
4 or
see
5
smoke.
years old.
Yeah, I was like the smoke machine was going crazy, and like the music was going crazy. You know, yeah. Suavemente, you know. Like, but yeah, so you know, like definitely like growing up around that, like I'm sure it had a huge role. And then I know, like. It wasn't just through my dad, but just I think my grandma had a big role, like in all my uncles and aunts, because like all my cousins, it's kind of weird. Like all my like guy cousins, like crazy involved in music. Like one of them's a rapper up in Rhode Island, and the other was like a prodigy level, like guitar, like classical guitarist.
Man.
And then the other one like writes and arranges like singer songwriter type stuff. Those two are still in Guatemala, but it's kind of weird how like none of the girls all the girls paint, but. All the guys are in music, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I think him being raised around it, it was easier for me to be like, look, Dad, like this is what I want to pursue. Like I want to pursue a career in like creative work, whether it be videos or music and stuff. You know,
It wasn't
like,
a reach.
Well, yeah, like a big part of him was still like, oh, like have that as your backup plan, but like still like go get the degree, go. And you know, I was doing that for a little bit, but it's just I never saw it as a backup plan. Like I saw the degree as a backup plan, you know,
Yeah.
and it got to the point that I was like, I don't want to waste my time or like and my money going to school when I can invest it into this. Like I see, don't get me wrong, like school's dope. Like if you're going to something that you require that, like awesome, like keep going. But for me, I just saw it like I'm here wasting my time. You know, I'm going to class, I'm paying attention just enough to like take a test and like pass it. But like this is doing nothing for me, you know. And
come on, Elon Musk.
Oh dang, no,
Gary V.
Yeah. But yeah, it was. I think it was easier for him to understand.
Go to garage sales.
Oh yeah, start flipping stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think it was easier for him to like understand and like see where I was coming from because he grew up around like somebody that had made it in the industry. I guess, you know.
Yeah.
And even now, most people won't know, but you play in your worship team.
Yeah, I do. I play guitar.
What?
Yeah.
You ain't tell me this, man.
Yeah, that was the first thing I ever picked up. I started playing guitar when I was like 8 or 9.
Did Noe buy it for you?
Yeah. I'm the niece from Mexico, bro.
$20 Fender. You see, that's why I don't send money to Mexico.
I'm
sorry, Grandma.
I got
it's
my
a scam.
yeah. The first guitar I got was like $30 though. I convinced my dad to buy it, and then like it was a piece of crap.
The first one I got was that Esteban one. The one you be seeing. You know what I'm talking about? He's at the Red Rock. He's like playing the guitar.
I think that was the second one I got, bro.
He dressed in all black for only like 10 payments of $12.99.
Yeah.
My cousin was like, I'll go have fun with you. I was like, man. Never learned the only song I learned, I don't even know the name of the song. I don't even know how to go. But I only know how to play one thing and one thing only. And I played amazing. I don't know.
Hey, I was about to pull out the guitar, bro.
Yeah. Tell your cousin bring the Fender. No, the Stratocaster. What's it called?
Stratocaster.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Telecaster.
Nah, yeah, but it's crazy that you're serving in church, right? So it's not just like, oh, I'm just trying to profit off of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? You're also honoring the Lord with what you're doing, right? What church is that?
I'm at North Central.
North Central.
Everybody show up Sunday. Stare at him during worship.
Hey, if you're young adults in the Spring area, even if you're in the Houston area, got Kairos every Thursday, 8 p.m. It changed my life. You know, it can change yours too.
What's the age? 18
to like 29, 30.
Sorry, Mo.
Yeah.
Hey, nah, bro. I'll sneak you in. Don't worry. Come through.
Nah, man. No. I'm good. I'm gonna go to the.
Nah, it's because like once you get 30, bro, adults. The young adults is kind of weird. We went. We were trying to go last week. Me and my wife went. We thought it was a normal service, but it was a young adult service. And it's like, man, I feel old. I'm the only one with a baby. I got my baby. They don't even got childcare.
Only one with the grill.
And with the grill. And I'm all like, oh man, they're over here talking about how do you stay sexually pure when you're single and this and that. And
we failed, baby.
It couldn't be me.
Must be nice. I'm trying to be like you.
Must be nice.
Yeah,
but I think, you know what I'm saying?
I think the group that I'm in, like they do a good job, like being relevant, like across all ages.
Yeah,
it's all like discipleship oriented.
I'm gonna feel like no excuse on the 29th if I go. Do I fit in with everybody?
Do y'all like me?
Y'all want a feature?
Yeah. Nah, yeah, but
bro. So no excuse, bro. Does your name come from Romans chapter 1?
It's not, bro. Bro, I straight up.
White, I did all the research, bro.
I should have said yeah.
116. 116. Not ashamed of the gospel.
Nah.
Now I was reading
that was
it, bro.
the one he's talking about.
Now I was reading it like 2 weeks ago, and it says, "Therefore God has left you with no excuse."
Oh, he was thinking
and
about
then
me.
I was like, "Revelation, bro! I know what Noe was going through."
I'm no excuse too. Hey, that'd be crazy.
We're all no excuse.
Yeah, no excuse too. That's my name. TOO. Like also as well. No.
Pill popping dope boy, no excuse too, bro.
For real. I'm gonna make a new Yahoo tonight. Gmail.
It came from like, so when I first started like freestyling with like my homies and all that, I'd go by Youngin. Like my name's Noe, so I'd be like Youngin, like Youngin, but it sounded like just a Youngin, whatever. But then I was like, I'm not gonna be young forever, bro.
Word to some rap.
I'm playing. I love you, bro. Hey, Peter Pan, young forever, bro.
Nah,
I thought you didn't like Peter Pan, bro.
Nah,
They made the playlist.
Nah, but
that's actually my number one song that was streamed in 2021.
Just analyzing how much you didn't like it.
Picking it apart.
You're like, dang, I don't like this verse now.
I'm still trying to figure out what Hovey said. I'm playing.
nah, but
Hovey, I know you ain't watching, but if you is, I love you, bro. I'm just saying. You from H-Town.
nah, but I was like, man, I'm not gonna be young forever. And I kept thinking of names, bro. And I was like a freshman, and I was like, I don't know. And then my name's Noe, so I was like, what can I add to that or whatever? And then I was like, bro, this one I was like, it's kind of cringe or corny, whatever. But I mean,
Come on, pill popping, though, boy.
nah, I was like, no excuse, because I have no excuse to not go hard for the Lord. I got no excuse to not do this. And I was like,
How's
yeah,
that corny, bro?
No, like, it's not corny. Nah, like,
Pill popping dope boy. How's that corny?
Nah, it's not corny, but like, back then I was just like thinking like, I don't know, like, I have no excuse to not go hard for the Lord. And I was like, really like, just like, yeah, man, I'm about this, like this. And I still am, but like, I don't know how to explain it. How I thought about it was cringe. I don't know how to explain it.
No, I feel you.
But yeah, so it came from just like my name and then like the meaning. I still believe in the meaning. Like, I have no excuse to not go hard for him and stuff like that. But like, now I'm just like, yeah, like I'm more chill about it. Like, I don't know. But yeah, that's where it came from, just my name and that.
Not having an excuse to
just do this.
It's not biblical.
Yeah.
It's not from Romans chapter 1.
Nah, it's actually from Romans chapter 1.
It's crazy because, like, page. Honestly, I supported you so much, but I'm gonna throw away all the albums, all my posters.
Yes, that too, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
No regrets. No.
Nah, yeah, but it's funny though, cause like every time like I see somebody, oh no, you all excuse, or like, yeah, you always excuse, cause like they say I be like, I always have excuses.
Hey, for real, like whenever you were in class and you asked the teacher to go to the restroom, she'd be like, okay, you excused.
That's where it started.
That's where it came from, bro.
That's where it started. It's like, no excuse.
But it's
funny to walk out on your own
like,
terms.
It's like on streaming services, it's just like the capital N. It's supposed to be like NOE capital, but they never did it, so I just stuck with it. So they actually think it's like just no excuse. Yeah. It's supposed to be my name and the excuse, but it's whatever. Like,
dang, it's crazy. Now people gonna come up to you and be calling you, what's up, Noe?
I know, but that's how they always call me since I was growing up. So
yeah, that's what's up, man. So why'd you start rapping?
Man,
like what's the goal behind it?
I'm trying to get that bag, bro.
Hey, look, for this one, he has a Bible verse.
For Mo's investments?
I grew up around it. Like, I grew up in music. Like, my dad put me onto Vico C. I don't know if you know that. Like, he's like a...
VIC?
No, Vico C. Nah, like, Vico C. And then, like, my brother would put me on to, like, Toby Mac when he used to rap and, like, kind of rock. And, like, I just grew up in the household, like, full of music.
Hey,
like,
Toby Mac wrecked?
What's up?
Toby Mac wrecked?
Wrecked. He's got in the crash?
No, like, did he kill it?
Dang, bro, we old,
bro. My bad, what do y'all say? Did he
murder? He bodied it.
Yeah, he bodied it.
He went crazy.
Nah, yeah, he's I love old Toby Mac. It's like my number one like artist I used to
listen to. Didn't he have like a band or something? What was it called?
DC Talk.
DC Talk, right?
Talk, yeah. No, we listen to that too.
Okay.
Like,
I
yeah,
feel like I've heard it once or twice, and I was like, this ain't for me.
Nah,
How I come from jamming ABN Zero and Trey to jamming to Toby Mac is like, oh man, Lord, what is this?
Nah, I feel that.
Hey, Toby Mac go hard, bro.
But like I grew up in diverse, like everything, like to like screamo. My brother, like Edgar, like bro, he used to screamo, like punk rock, all that. I grew up in that. My sister grew up on that, and then like my dad played like salsa, cumbia, and like all that, and then my mom played like the church music and all that. And like everything, bro, was so diverse, and like it just made sense to do music. And like I said, in church, I met all my homeboys, and we just like, hey, I want to be a rapper, I want to rap too, and we would just rap and freestyle and write whatever. And then like we started taking it serious, but like I guess everyone found their own path and did whatever they needed to do.
They stopped dreaming.
Yeah.
They had excuses. They had excuses.
They had excuses.
Nah, like they're doing good, bro. Like 2 of them have kids and doing their own thing, and then another one's like has like good job and doing his own thing. And I'm just broke and and
but where they gonna be at on the 29th?
Nah, but yeah, it just made sense to be like do music. At first, I wasn't rapping. I started playing drums in my church, and then after that, I just became worship leader in my church.
What?
And
A worship leader?
Yeah, I got vocals. I low-key got vocals, bro.
Well,
I heard you singing, bro. You were singing on that
crazy, bro.
song, right?
Hey, can you sing to us?
It was like to a girl or something.
Nah.
Oh, the R&B.
My biggest mistake.
My biggest mistake,
Yeah,
right?
not to a girl.
That
It's
was
a-
you
Yeah, it's me.
singing? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's about like me and God, like how
Oh.
I left him and then everything went bad for me.
Man, hold up. Go stream that.
Yeah.
The
Link in
worship
bio.
leader.
Running the
My
numbers
biggest
up.
mistake, no excuse. No excuse. My biggest mistake. I got you, bro.
But yeah, it just all made sense, and I started like really taking it serious, like in the end of 2020. Like it's I'm fresh, bro. So yeah, it just all made sense to me to do music. My brother put me on like all these Christian artists, like young, and like bro, like like it's I don't want to say this, but like secular rap is what I like grew up on, and like that's what I get inspired from. Like it's funny because 350 came out here, like he got off Young Dolph. Me too,
Yeah.
bro. Like that's what me and him got in common. Like I love Young Dolph, but like he
Rest
said,
in peace, right? He passed
hey,
away.
RP Young Dolph, bro. But like I don't know, like God can take anything and use good, bro. So I mean, that's how I got inspired. But I don't
Man,
know,
I
bro.
jammed some Young Dolph. That mug scared me. That mug scared me, bro. I'm over here driving. I'm like, let me see what they talking about. I'm
was
over here on
about
Spotify driving in traffic, and then I look at the screen,
Hey,
and the devil's eye looking at me. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
I'm like, Lord have mercy.
he repented.
Forever, bro. I brought out the holy water and everything.
Hey, bro, I listened to Young Dolph one time, just like 2 tracks, bro. I backslid for almost 2 weeks straight. I'm playing.
I went trapping again.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I went back. Became the biggest kingpin in my neighborhood. And then decided to give it up for the Lord
2 weeks.
again. Yeah, for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I came back hard.
Nah, bro.
I dropped a dime on everybody. Now I'm like, I 690. Now I'm like, got a 6'9" my way to the top. Now I'm like, I was just playing.
Man, choke, man.
Nah, yeah.
Nah, I can see the I guess the new style is like way different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Than what I'm used to.
Yeah,
Because
well,
I was like, man, Young Dolph, it sounded different.
yeah.
You know, because we grew up like what Bone Thugs and Harmony, Tupac,
Yeah, well, I did
Master
too.
P.
Yeah, like my brother and like all my like OGs like that I would like raised around.
Yeah.
That's all into like Lil Kiki, like shots to Big Mo, like SPM,
Big
like
Mo.
Lucky Lou, like
Yeah.
everything, bro. I grew up on that too, bro.
Uh.
So like, it is I don't know. Like at first, bro, that's all I would listen to. Like that boy T used to be my favorite artist, bro. Like my favorite artist, and
Screwed up Mexicans.
yeah, but like I don't know, bro. Like I in high school, like I never liked Lil Uzi or Playboy Cardi. Like all the new waves, I used like no, it's mumble rap. I was like
Yeah.
a low key old head like mentality,
Yeah.
and then now I love them, bro. So so
Boo,
like
boo, boo, boo.
yeah,
Nah, I'm playing.
not yet, but
It gets more you gotta have discernment and some like the gift of interpreting tongues.
Nah, it's crazy because like some of it you hear it
What'd
and
I
you're
say?
like, I don't know what they're saying, but the
Yeah.
melody and the vibe is so catchy.
yeah.
You remember that more than the other stuff. And
Well,
you're
it's
like,
funny because the song I just released, The Dreamers, on a comment on YouTube was like, yeah, I don't know about all this mumbling stuff, but it's the last part was good. And I was like, hey, appreciate you, bro. But I was like, all right.
Give us a couple bars off of there so they could know what you said.
Bro, it's funny because I saw that comment too. I was like, yo, I don't even think he was mumbling.
I know
like,
the part he's talking about. I was like, wait a minute, stop now. I like that
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
I guess that's mumbling. But
It didn't
wait a
sound like
minute.
mumbling.
Wait a minute. Stop now. What was after that?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Didn't you say something about run up?
Oh, the beginning?
I think so. When you
I
were
was like,
standing for the
I keep my jewelry tuck. If you want, you can test out your luck.
Oh, yeah,
That
that was-
part. Yeah.
Yeah, hey, y'all come test y'all luck
Hey, test
on
it.
January 29th at Crux Church. That's on South Reach. I forgot the actual address. It starts at 4. The benefit actually starts at 5, but doors open at 4. Come test your luck. His chain will be tucked, and I will go back to a word if y'all try it. Now I'll backslide.
I'm a backslide.
Yeah, I'm a literally jam Young Dolph right before the event, just in case somebody want to run up and test their luck. I'm just playing. I ain't trying to backslack no more. I love God. Jesus Christ.
I love you, God.
Yeah.
Team Jesus, baby. Hey,
Oh, yeah,
they don't
that's-
be giving Mo no wings before we start, bro.
Hey, that's right. Shout out, man, I forgot Brother Los' son's name. Danny Boy. He's still teaching me how to break dance. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, show
What's up,
some,
man?
show some. Yeah.
So how did y'all two link up, bro? And how did y'all link up for this event on March the 12th? March the 12th?
Yeah.
March the 12th.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is like shoot your shot in the DMs. It works, bro.
No cap, bro.
Hey, slide in the DMs, bro. Don't be scared.
Is this just like general information or is this like a specific stuff?
It's off experience, bro.
I'm
gonna be married by the 13th, bro. Y'all setting me up for greatness right here.
I'll give you a free ticket so you can bring someone, bro.
He's like, you still gotta pay for yours.
Hey, you gonna sell multiple?
Yeah.
You gonna do a giveaway on Let's Chop It Up?
Nah, actually, bro, it was like towards the end of 2020.
Yeah,
right?
I think so. Yeah.
It was like towards the end of 2020. At the beginning of 2020, actually.
Nah.
I don't
Oh
know.
no. Yeah. It was the end of 2020 because we started working in 2021, but I forget we were in 2022. But I was on Instagram and he hit me up. He was just like, "Yo, you cute, whatever."
All right, I'm gonna take over this story.
Shoot my shot. Coming in hot.
Well, the story, like Noe and me coming together, bro. It started before because at the time, like I was plugged in with a lot of like the Houston artists. So I was Trill Sammy's photographer. I was doing work with I don't know if you guys know TSF. Like Sauce Walker, Rizzo, Peso, like I was doing Peso. Like they all got like the youngins under them.
Hey, why you hate?
Hey yo, bro,
I'm gonna be the next one. Y'all think that I'm dumb, but I do this for fun. Come and run up. I took my chain twice on them.
Anyone think they're better than Mo? Yeah. Come on the podcast.
Hey, you can test your luck with Mo too.
Nah, don't do that. Slide my DMs, find out what happened.
Hey, don't backslide, bro.
Nah. No more. That was 2021 and 2020 and 19 and 18.
Y'all just heard queso.
Yeah, queso.
But
wow.
I was. They got like the youngins under them, you know. So I was doing a lot of videos for them, and like I guess like slowly working my way up like that ladder.
I need to chill, dog.
Let me put my mask on.
Put your mask on, Mo.
Hey, where's that cheese at from Wingstop?
This is what we be happening when we try to plan out videos, bro.
I believe it, man. Hey, because we were chilling the other day. I had fun chopping it up with y'all, man. That was hilarious.
Yeah. But yeah, I was working with all them. I was working with Johnny Dang. Did some stuff with like Mob Ties, SPM. So like I was like getting like pretty plugged. There was people like putting me on, bro. And then at the time, I had started a record label, you know. Like we were getting all the infrastructure stuff set up, but
Is this the one I'm getting signed to?
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't exist no more.
Hey, it's all good. That's all I need.
We signed. It was all artists up in Rhode Island. Because honestly, like there's a lot of like crazy talent out there. It's just undiscovered. And so yeah, like my cousin and I were doing that up there. And I think that year, bro, I was flying back and forth like 2 times a month between like Houston and Rhode Island.
Got money.
At that time, flights were $20, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I would go out there, film like a few videos for like some other people, you know, that would fund the trip. And I was doing that, and you know, it was bringing in like some sort of money. It was cool. But then like one day, like God just hit me with some conviction, bro. And I was like, yo, like what he told me, what God like presented me was like, I'm out here like putting so much effort into music that has no eternal value. You know, it's like I'm going literally out of my way to fly out of state and work and promote these artists and like give them videos and everything to push them and like get them exposure and stuff like that, when I got my brothers around me doing the same thing, but they're doing it for the Lord, and I'm not investing any of my time into them. Man. You know, and it was one of those like, dang, like
smacked you right in the face.
Yeah, because it was like the last 2 years of work was for nothing. You know, like it might have established me in the scene and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, all that work that I did for those artists, when we all die off, that's staying here. You know, and I mean. Technically, like, all the work that we're doing, like, CHH and stuff like that, like, it's staying here, too, but the impact is having, there's souls that are going to be in heaven because they were impacted because I allowed God to use me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so it was like, I had that realization, and I was like, dang, bro, like, I got to change. I got to do something. And it was just one of those, like, real moments with God that I was just like, look, God, like, I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to let go of this, and I'm going to change. Like who I'm working with, but you need to put the right people in my path because I don't know who else I'm going to work with. Like I didn't know any CHH artists in Houston, like nothing. So I was like, I'm doing this out of obedience, but I pray that you like bring me like the right people, not just people to work with, like people to like be a family with, you know?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that happened. And, you know, a lot of people got mad at me. 'Cause it was just cutting ties, you know? A lot of people, they didn't understand the reasoning. But, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to be obedient. And then I was just praying. I did all that, and then I was just praying, like, all right, God, like bring the right people in my life. And then that's when I saw Noe's cute self on Instagram.
Slid in the DM.
Yeah. And I don't even remember. I don't know. I have no idea how it was on the Explore page or something.
Oh.
But he was doing like some freestyle. Like I remember the Andy Mineo
it was
video.
like an Andy Mineo challenge, the Jackson Pollock, I think, challenge.
That boy was trying to win.
No, and that was the first time, bro, and I've never used TikTok. And, like, for some reason, I was like, well, I want to do this one. It's whatever. And I did it, and, like, it did pretty good, bro. But, like, I've never, like, done TikTok like that again just to promote myself. But that's the first thing ever I did. Yeah. It's crazy, because if I would have done it, he probably wouldn't have found me.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I slid in DMs, bro. I think I hit him. I was like, yo, you crazy, bro? Like, let's work. And
I was like, I know.
Yeah. And it was one of those things, like, I wasn't looking to, like, make money. Like, I was just like, You're doing this for the kingdom. I want to do this for the kingdom too, and like let's grow together. You know, like don't worry about like my fee, like none of that. Like let's just work and let's do this together. You know, and I had no idea he had the connections that he did, and I think because at the time like,
I didn't.
He was still establishing that as well. And it almost seemed like as soon as we started working together, like everything just took off. And I mean that just goes to show like you just gotta be obedient. You know, you don't know what's on the other side. You know, it's like I can sit back and be like, yo, like if I would have stayed with the people I was working with, like I could have gone like Rolling Loud and been on tour, and a lot of that probably could have happened, you know.
Yeah.
But there was no value in that. It was all like self, you know. It was all about me. Like, oh, I get to go to Rolling Loud. Like I get to tell my friends that like I'm hanging out with these people, and it's like the first time Noe and I linked up, we filmed the video for Let Me Just. And then the second time I met this dude in person, I got in his car for 6 hours and we drove down to McAllen.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
To go see 350?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I met 350, A3.
Blaine.
And you already
Blaine.
knew them?
Yeah, I met them once, bro.
Before that?
Once before, yeah.
And how'd y'all link up?
Man, through Blaine Stevens.
Okay.
And
Who's he? A producer?
He's a producer, sample maker right now.
He's crazy with it.
Yeah.
He's interning at Reach right now.
He's interning at Reach
yeah?
right now. Yeah, he's crazy with everything, bro. He's a DJ. He's everything, bro. And he got crazy vocals, bro. Like he can sing. Like
Wait, for real? Blaine can sing?
Yeah. He can sing, bro.
Blaine.
Nah, but yeah, I met him because of Blaine, and then I met Blaine because one of my friends I met at the RG concert. And like, bro, everything just ties back to like Christian concerts, bro. Like every connection I've ever made or anything like I met, any like relationship I have because of like Christian concerts, bro.
Man, I'm gonna start going to Christian concerts.
Hey, March 12th.
March 12th. Who's gonna be there?
No Excuse, A3, Mikey J, 350, Blaine, Mike LV, Tommy Royale.
Hey.
Collective.
Yeah.
Collective.
Nah, January 29th. Nah, but yeah, like everything that I've ever like, cause of like, what's it called? I'm here because of Christian concerts, bro. Like,
What's about No excuse.
Not like
Yeah.
I am where I am right now because of Christian concerts, bro. Like everything is because of that, bro. So
Well,
I think it's funny because like a lot of people used to bash on like Christian hip hop, and like now it's like the main like what's it called, like the main source of everything, bro. Like it's wild. It's wild.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So
For
it's
you,
like a
it's-
long story, but
For you, is Christian concerts. For my boy, it was tartar sauce.
Nah. I was saved before the tartar sauce.
Oh, okay. But it just helped like conquer your faith.
That did.
Okay.
It did. That was one story.
It was like, man, God really.
He was on his Tunes back step, bro.
He really
Tartar
loved
sauce brought him back.
Bro, I was being pescatarian, bro. You gotta understand. You gotta understand the context.
It showed up when I needed it the most.
It did, dog. It did.
Holy
That's it,
Ghost,
bro. That's
thank
going in the Hall of Fame, bro. When we get that clip, it was Hall of Fame.
it was all expired, bro.
Oh man, that with the mayonnaise.
God was setting us up for the podcast, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Man, for real. Nah, man. So one more time, give them the date, the time. Matter of fact, where they could find y'all at.
Get the ticket tag.
Yeah, so the link is on my Instagram page, HZY Collective. The actual link is hzy.eventbrite.com. The event's March 12th. Super Happy Funland. No Excuse, A3, Mikey J, 350, Collective, Tommy Royale, Mike LV, Blaine. Gonna go crazy, bro.
Hey.
Hey, and I'll say this: if y'all see where this place is at, some of y'all may have prejudgments of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
But don't judge a book by its cover.
You gotta bring the light to the darkness, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's about the people, man.
That's what I'm talking about. And it's in the hood. You know what I'm talking about? It's right there in Second Ward.
Yeah.
It's East Doe now, bro.
Edo. That's east of downtown. That is
Yeah.
not Second Ward. I'll still fight people for that. I will jam some Young Dolph real quick. R.I.P. man. Where can they find you? No excuse.
No excuse 281. I think everywhere. Yeah. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook is just no excuse.
No excuse.
Yeah,
281. Okay. Hey, so can I get a record label with Solid Sauce on?
What's up?
Can I get
Solid.
some-
Hey, bro, you been in, bro.
What?
You been in the conversation, bro.
Y'all been talking about me?
Yeah, bro. You been in the
250.
conversation, bro.
Hey, bro.
250.
Hey, that was crazy because that's pretty much my weight. No, man, but
Queso, bro.
queso.
No, it's funny
Queso,
because
queso.
I used to love peso, bro. Like I used to like really rock
Oh,
it.
yeah?
And like, what's it called? In church, like I started growing out my hair. They're like, "Hey, bro, you the Christian peso." And they're like, "You diezmo."
That's funny. That boy super Pentecostal. You know that boy at?
Yeah,
Yeah,
crazy, man.
You know that boy got some anointing oil. In his
Yeah,
pocket.
that boy uses it for the sheen in the hair. You know what I mean? Nah, yeah. But with that being said, this has been the Let's Chop It Up podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. We appreciate y'all for
Appreciate
coming
you
on,
having me over, man.
man.
For sure.
And I can't. I'm looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make sure that we have y'all back on so we could touch on it again.
Yeah, they pause.
Yeah, I was like, let me reword that because hey man, you young folks, I can't play with y'all.
Pause.
Hey, yeah, hey,
Hey, bro, 2-1.
Bro, it went over my head, bro.
Hey, pause.
I'm too pure.
Yeah. And I think we're doing some giveaways too, right?
yeah. So we're gonna have y'all back so we could really talk about that.
Bet.
Or did y'all want to?
We can go ahead and announce it now because we're about to do the official announcement like sometime
Hey,
next
well,
few days.
speak
So,
on it.
Hey, let's chop it up. Got 4 VIP tickets. I don't know how you guys
Come
want to
on.
give them away, but that's up to y'all. But hey, shoot. Like,
Hey.
comment, subscribe, keep updated.
Yeah, hey, I'm telling y'all, it's getting real in the field. but, with that, but with that being said, again, this has been the Let's Chop It Up podcast. I got so comfortable with just young dudes. I'm like, I'm gone now.
tired, dog.
Yeah. Man, been up here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, with that being said, this has been the Let's Chop It Up podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Deuce.
Do it in Spanish. Do it in Spanish.
Oh yeah. Con eso, yeah, it ain't gonna work no more. Yeah, my bad. I let down my parents.
It's been a backslide.
Young Dolph starts playing in the
I'm
background.
gone. Yeah.
Yeah, I keep my jewelry intact. If you want, you can test out your luck. I honestly don't ask for much. Just that the fam has enough. If you slaughtered, I'm taking the lead. Coming in, don't need a key. Think I work more than I sleep. Knew I was chosen before I could breathe. Ayy.